Throughout the course of the 2020 election, Cardi B played a very pivotal role with the Democratic Party as it pertains to her appeal to younger voters. She allowed herself to be used multiple times in order to gain the young vote. She interviewed everyone from Joe Biden to Bernie Sanders, and she even allowed herself to be used by Kamala Harris, as Kamala Harris would frequently tell younger audiences, particularly young Black audience, how her favorite rapper was Cardi B. And many of you all also remember that extremely cringy video that came out where Kamala Harris was in her office dancing to Bodak Yellow. Now, anybody with half a brain cell knows that Kamala Harris, a 50-plus-year-old woman, is not listening to Cardi B on her off time in the office as a United States Senator. But that was the cringe video that she chose to put out in order to get support from young Black voters. But now it appears that Cardi B is done being used by the Democratic Party, or at least for the most part, she will not be endorsing Joe Biden. Or will she? Well, let's take a look at this video very quickly. Let's hear what she has to say. And this is only about roughly 2 minutes of a much longer video, but let's hear some of her gripes with Joe Biden, and then we'll get back into the discussion.
I need y'all to spread this fucking video. I need y'all to spread this video. And if something happens to me, it's because I'm speaking truth. So God forbid something happens to me or my family or something, is because and this is after me because I'm speaking the truth. And here's the truth, right? In New York, there is a 120 million budget cut. There's a 120 million budget cut in New York that is going to affect schools, public libraries, and the police department. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about the cops, but like it is what it is. There's gonna be an $120 million budget cut with schools, with the libraries, and the cops and the police department, and a $5 million budget cut in sanitation. Of a budget cut in sanitation, we're gonna be drowning with rats. We're going to be drowning in rats. So we are going to be having a budget cut on the, mind you, and this is why I said I'm not, this is why I'm telling y'all I'm not this year. Don't fucking ask me. I don't give a fuck the resume that they send. I don't give a fuck. I'm not endorsing no fucking presidents no more. Because how is there a $100 million budget cut in New York City for schools, library, police safety, and sanitation? Yeah, Joe Biden's talking about like, yeah, we could fund two wars. We could fund two wars. Talking about we don't got it, but we got it. Like we're the greatest nation. No, the fuck we're not. We're going through some shit right now. Like say it. We're really going through. We really are fucked right now. And yeah, we talking about we could fund two wars. That's like a trying to front like, yeah, I got the money to support two, but you really don't. And no, we cannot fund these fucking wars. We can't. Keep it a bean. We can't.
So now that you've had an opportunity to hear what Cardi B has to say, in a nutshell, I'll say this. I don't believe Cardi B at all whatsoever. What you're watching here is nothing more than controlled opposition. That is all she is, as well as every other celebrity that endorsed Joe Biden. They are controlled opposition, nothing more, nothing less, especially when we're talking about celebrities coming out of the hip hop community. The reason that I say that she's controlled opposition is because one thing that you will see as many more of these artists and rappers start to come out and do a soft shoe campaign of backtracking away from Joe Biden in order to save face and to maintain some semblance of integrity, what they will never do is go a bridge too far as to tell Black America to walk away from the Democratic Party or to consider other candidates outside of the Democratic Party. What you will not see them do is endorse any independent candidates. You will not see them get behind any third-party candidates. And they for sure, under no circumstances, will they ever tell you to have a conversation with a conservative. God forbid you speak with a conservative about anything and find some sort of common ground with them, because they are the spawn of Satan. So by no means should you ever speak with a conservative. They will never tell you these things. What you will see with this soft shoe backtracking campaign that's going to happen is that despite what they say, all roads lead back to the Democratic Party. I don't care what they tell you. Even if they make an attempt to elude that we need to vote independent or third party or raise up our own grassroots candidates, even if they somewhat allude to that. Never forget how Diddy did the same thing back in 2020. Diddy sat up there and he took the talking points of the Black grassroots, where he started to articulate how Black America needs to hold their vote hostage and that the Black vote is for sale and that our vote is not going to be taken for granted anymore. But then when push came to shove, and when we were about 2 weeks out from the election, what did he do? He turned around and told you that we need to vote Biden Harris because to hold our votes would be irresponsible. So to ever take any of these celebrities seriously is a grave mistake, because what they consistently prove to us over and over again is that they are controlled opposition who will never tell you to walk away from the Democratic Party or to at least consider other options. They will never do it. And this is how we know who they truly are and that they are still on the DNC payroll.